Hey everybody, my name is Mark Henry, and the security is draining. You wanna know why? Because look at that, literally the second buoy. Whoa, what's wrong with that? See, it's drained. That rock is drained. That's drained. Yeah. So basically, guys, later on at high tide, we're not going to be able to play there or there because it'll be literally underwater, and that'll be not fun to play. So high tide, guys, we can play in the water over here, so I can play in the water over here, guys. Because I can't play down there because I haven't swim. Can't play over there, guys. But I can play with the water because the water went down there, guys. The water went down there. So we'll be able to play there. Look at that. Look how low it is. The end is open again. It is so low. And guys, you guys are probably wondering how deep it is. Well, guys, the water was as tall as that rock, guys. So that's pretty high. Yeah. It's really low right now. But it was higher. And the water was higher too. Yeah, the water was higher too because all this, guys, all of that sand was water yesterday. And guys, literally a wave a boat makes to go over the rocks. And guys, yesterday it was so high that it was going over this rock too, and it was really wet, guys. Yeah, guys. So basically, when there's a full moon, there's high tide, low tide. So as soon as it's gonna be a low tide, then later on it's gonna be a high tide. And it was very high. And those waves aren't splashing as much as it would at high tide because high tide was a lot higher.
We killed the crabs.
Actually, guys, the tide actually. I forgot the spot that we were in yesterday, guys.
No way we're catching this fish.
Wait,
One of the crabs died.
but in our spot, guys, from yesterday, guys. From yesterday, the water, guys, was like over there, and the water came up all the way to here and to down there, guys. And I would make waves, and the waves would go like up to here almost. So that's how high it was. You can see. As you guys can see, guys, when there's a high tide, guys, whenever there's like a high tide, guys, whenever there's like a high tide, guys, that rope is far out and it can reach the lifeguard stands, guys. And like and as far as rope. Then, guys, when there's a low tide during a full moon, guys, I'm not sure how far out it goes, but guys, on a low tide, instead of the one buoy gets drained, two of the buoys get drained, and maybe even the third buoy. And actually, guys, I think sometimes, sometimes, guys, I think at the end of the rope, even at the end of the rope, is probably drained. Look how low it is, guys. It is so low. Actually, guys, and yesterday it was so high that you see that a marker there, guys. The water was covering that. So the water was covering that yesterday, guys. And also, yeah, because guys, you see all that green, guys. All of that green. You didn't even see that because the water was so high. I wonder what that guy is doing. Maybe he's just... Yeah, guys, because yesterday it was so high that it was literally soaking wet. It was also up to that wall. There's our thing, guys. So you'll see, guys, I'm going to post this. I'm going to get a photograph of the comparison from low tide to high tide and see if you guys recognize. As you see, Belmar is lower too. It gets pretty high. Yeah. And also, guys, yesterday, the tide was so high, you couldn't see that brown. And guys, and yesterday, you see that thing? That was covered. It was up to there. And it was just that rock. You see like the bottom rock? The bottom rock you couldn't even see. Yeah. The bottom rock, guys, you couldn't even see. So on low tides, it's low tide, the ocean is very low. High tide, it's higher, and you can't notice lower parts until you see low tide, because guys, at low tide you can actually see on the lower parts, and at high tide it's literally you can't see it because it's covered by water. Yeah. Even the boats look lower. Guys, when it's high tide, it's a lot higher. It looks a lot different. Because, guys, the boats at high tide are taller. Yeah, the boats at high tide are taller than the rocks. Low tide, they're shorter. Another boat. Hey, guys. A big comparison, guys, because right now it's so shadow, but before it was like literally water here. And remember, right here, guys, water was covering the rock, guys, and I was actually standing right here, and every wave would go so much, literally every single wave would like splash right there, guys, even if it was rock too. Also, guys, it was among it there was like a fisher, yeah, with shoes on, and then away from the end that splashed over, like right there, and he's still standing. And guys, and also from the waves, like the puddle, like would spread, and the puddle would like go in that, and also the waves would splash over here too. It wasn't a storm, guys. It was a usual high tide because there's a full moon coming soon. If there was a full moon and a storm high tide, it will be high tide. It was so high that literally that jetty was covered. Now we're gonna sit here for like 20 to 15 minutes, watch the waves. And guys, you're probably wondering, all of this, guys, was literally flooded. So the other day, it was like drained, and then it was flooded. Same thing's happening today. Drained. But that's not fun. Hey guys, I'm gonna go now because I'm starting to feel a little bit sick. I don't know why. Hey guys, on that day, yeah, see, it's not really choppy like it was. So you can see there is some puddles, but it's not a lot. We're gonna go now, guys, because I'm pretty hungry, and I could seriously go for some chicken nuggets and fries from the one and only McDonald's. You're probably asking, was the rock this rock? No. I can guarantee, guys, that it was this rock right here. Straight now. Also, guys, this one is drained too. Whoa, it's an ant. Wow, there's a big fat freaking ant. And I'm kind of disappointed because I didn't bring my capture, so I can't capture it. But I'm gonna bring it tomorrow, guys, and I'm gonna capture all these annoying flies. And I'm gonna freeze them and see how they like it because they're stupid. I hate them. I hate flies. I mean, actually, no. I'm gonna come here later on the high tide. And guys, hey ants, hey Mr. Ant, hey Mr. Ant. Even if you can't talk to me, you should probably walk that way, like later on, because over here is gonna be flooded and you guys could drown. Hey, a termite. That's a flying ant, and a regular ant. And yeah, that's probably the annoying bug that bothers me, the termites and ants. You see it's dripping. I don't know what. Wait, no, that's not dripping. That's sand. Here, guys. So in the rock size, her asking, there's no bugs at the beach. Wrong. There's flies, ants, bees inside the rocks. In the rocks, there might even be spiders. Think of that crab. You guys are probably wondering, how come we're not I'm walking down there? Well, guys, because I can't see over the rock, guys, because at low tide, it's drained out, especially on a low tide. It's so drained. It's so drained, guys. And when it's low like that, because guys, you can see there's like a big dune. And then it starts to get lower. At high tide, guys, it's not really like that. Guys, at low tide, so this is high tide, guys. High tide, you can't stand down there or else you'll be swimming. So when I get my GoPro, I'm gonna do that. And guys, it's like this. It's like floating. Montage. So it's like that. I know, it's like. So there's the tide, guys. So there's the tide, up there. Montage. Wait. Montage. That'll be sand, and this is tsunami. And this entire river will probably be sand, because guys, tsunami happened, and I'm not really sure what happened to tsunami if the river. They'll probably drain the river too. So, hey, the tiny look, guys. You guys, and also tsunamis don't usually happen here, but it's pretty rare. Only in the Pacific and the Indian. Oh, guys. What the? Yo, guys, literally people are pounding in the internet. So guys, for some reason, guys, usually they would. I'm used to paddling at Oak Street. I used to paddling, and you guys cannot. You guys cannot. And you guys cannot. I repeat, you guys cannot do that. What am I saying? You guys cannot go past the line, because guys, I'm used to paddleboarding. I used to paddleboarding on a canoe. I'm used to paddleboarding, and when I'm paddleboarding, I can't go past the lane line, because there's a lane line, guys. When you walk from L Street, and then you walk to the pier, and there's like an edge, like a rooftop. That's full of sand, guys. I mean, no, it's not full of sand. That is where the landline is, guys. And they, for some reason, guys, the sailing camp dock, they removed that a winter, and they removed the landlines from L Street and here. And if it's really draining, if the landline is on the sand, guys, if the landline was on the sand, that'd be really bad. That'd be the tsunami. Yeah. So used to not being able to go past the landline there. And I see people go past the landline in the river. But going into the ocean is the last straw. Hi. I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I'm kind of hungry.
Get your bagel.
And I have McDonald's. All right. See, so I can't climb up here, cause I mean I'm gonna try actually. Hey, film me. All you do is hold it. Don't pause anything. I can't.
Yep. It's really high. It's like as tall as you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at Henry's first proof point.
Yeah. Ever. Bye bye boats. Hey, mommy, see that? Of course, she just runs away. She doesn't even listen to me. She just walks away, and I'm literally talking to her. Oh my gosh, she's so rude. She literally expects me. She thinks that I can read her mind because like when like the hour's over, and if I want to go back to the rocks, guys. She literally goes by the steps and expects me to follow her. And she thinks that I can read her mind. No, I can't read her mind. If I want to stay in front of the rocks, I'm going to stay in front of the motherfucking rocks. She's literally looking at me like, come on. Like, don't rush me, bitch.